Alrighty, welcome to the PSBS as the Plays Bullshit Podcast, episode 82. I'm your host, Co-TPS and Value Boys. My co-host here is...
Arenas Devil is. It seemed like you really had to think about that one because, it's been a while.
It's been a while, man. I mean, school and stuff comes up, and yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Like, things have been busy for me too, but, it's not been overwhelming, I guess.
Well, I mean, we're getting to the end of the semester, and I'm getting to the end to graduate, so I need to really...
Dude, everyone I know is graduating this year. This semester. It's ridiculous.
But, yeah, I mean, it happens, and we got work to do, final projects, and papers to write, and everything.
So, things everything else has to be put to the side, which makes sense.
Yeah.
The crazy part is... Well, aside from it all being crazy.
Mm-hmm. I mean, as much as I would love to keep this podcast at the forefront of my life, it's just hard.
It is a little difficult. I mean, it's hard for me to even respond to some inquiries I've been getting in the podcast lately, and which has been crazy. It's surprising to me that we've been getting inquiries about things. So I've been getting back to those people, and I know Twitter now tells when you've read the message, and I didn't respond. I just looked at it, so I was like, "Shoot, I gotta respond." So I responded to them, and then whatever questions we get, at least in terms of software, it's already all out. It's just most of it. Well, we have a couple heavy hitters. Last Guardian.
We still got some. Yeah,
we still got some. And Steep. Let's not forget about Steep. So,
yeah,
but things are going to keep going.
Keep going. But good thing you brought up Final Fantasy 15. We have a thing on Final Fantasy 15.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's amazing to think that in a week or less than that, we got Final Fantasy 15 coming out.
And then the week after,
Last Guardian.
Cool.
These two legendary mythical games are coming out finally after all this time.
Yeah. I mean, it's now easier for me to kind of put that all aside. It's time. It's finally time to play them.
Mm-hmm. But in Final Fantasy's case, we do have an update on when the review embargo will lift.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
The game is releasing on November 29th, and it says that the embargo will lift Monday the 28th at 9 a.m. Pacific Time and 12 p.m. Eastern Time.
Interesting. And then we have David, one of our listeners, David, that asked about if we're excited about Final Fantasy 15. I mean, I'm pretty jazzed about it. I'm excited for it. I mean, this is a game that's been brewing for a long, long time. I remember seeing this when I first went to Tokyo Game Show back in the day when it was Final Fantasy Versus 13. So it's time. There's not much to say. Apparently, people that have already had the game, stuff has been leaking, unsurprisingly. And supposedly the game's very good.
No, it's good.
From some anecdotes from some people, thank goodness. So we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, because I'm not big into Final Fantasy. I've never really played any of them. I know you're kind of more so a resident Final Fantasy fan here.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a fan of the series. It's just that, I mean, I haven't played all of them, but I mean, I appreciate the series and I play it.
You played them more than me.
I bought 13 out of the hype because, it was a big deal when it came out on PlayStation 3 and 360. Let's not forget about that.
Oh, yeah.
On multiple discs. Didn't turn out well at all. At least in my opinion for the first one. And then, they had two sequels. But I think it's really time for, a really high budget JRPG to hit the PlayStation 4. We have JRPGs on PlayStation 4 already.
Yeah.
But I think it's time. And for such a long franchise like Final Fantasy has been, I'm excited. So it's kind of hard for anyone not to get excited, really. I mean, it's, on top of its lengthy development, I mean, it looks great. Its gameplay looks interesting and fun. Very action RPG. I can't say much for its story, but we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah, because I mean that's something that's definitely going to be picking up soon. Because I'm not really into Final Fantasy, But like you said, at least now we're getting that to kind of more of the JRPGs are coming because now we got Final Fantasy 15, the Kingdom Hearts collection thing's coming to PS4.
Yeah, I think that's really gonna be my step back into Japanese things, i.e., also anime. We'll see. Ooh, I know. Can you believe that? Me returning. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Because yeah, no, because I was like, like I said, we got the Final Fantasy, we got the Kingdom Hearts, 2 Kingdom Hearts collections coming out for PS4, and then eventually Kingdom Hearts 3. But we also have one day.
Wait a minute. I mean, now that Final Fantasy 15 is going to be out, but we have to wait for that DLC support to be done with it, and then maybe they'll be out there because remember, all hands are on deck for Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, and once Final Fantasy's done, they can move full focus production on Kingdom Hearts 3.
Please, we need. But I do need some time to go through this collection. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so much hours of gameplay in that collection. It's ridiculous.
It's going to be weird, though, when I get that collection. I'm going to have, skip to the halfway point because I've already played the first half of that collection. I just need the second half of the collection, starting with Kingdom Hearts 2.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to just play it all again.
And then
for trophies, man, you're not gonna get the trophies in the first one again.
I just need to get through the story, and then maybe I'll go back, but I just need to get through that story. And then once I finish that, I have to go back and buy the other collection, the 2.8 collection, the one that comes with Dream Drop Distance.
Dude, just wait till that other collection comes out.
Well, that's what I mean, though. Like Dream Drop Distance, the one 2.8 comes out in January. I have to skip it, and then wait till the other one comes out in March. Then wait till March, buy that one, play it, and then go back and buy the 2.8 collection and play it.
Just fingers crossed it's not delayed.
I mean, it was already delayed. The 2.8 was delayed from December to January.
Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, because remember we were supposed to get that. Oh, man.
Yeah.
This is a big deal because I wouldn't have even got it.
Yeah.
Because 1.whatever wasn't on there. And I was always disappointed that, there was not even, a digital copy of, 1.5 on PlayStation 3. So...
Yeah, that was back when Disney was having a weird thing with digital distribution of their games.
Yeah, it was just lame. And the fact that it's on PS3 and PS4 was already out at that time, I was like, no, I'm not going to play this on PS3.
Yeah, because that's what happened with Birth by Sleep when it came out on PSP. The PSP Go was out, and you couldn't play it on PSP Go because there was no digital version to download of Birth by Sleep. Go? Huh?
PSP Go?
Yeah, PSP Go. I had it.
That might be one of the few references you made to PSP Go on the show.
Oh, I've talked about PSP Go on the show a lot.
You've talked about it, but not that much.
Not that much. Somebody has to talk about it. This was the thing. But yeah, I mean, it was weird because the PSP Go came out, and then a few months later, Birth by Sleep came out. That was a big deal. Oh, look, this whole Kingdom Hearts game for PSP, and there was no digital version. Disney just didn't provide the digital version download from the store, so that was it. If you had a PSP Go, you can play Kingdom Hearts. It's really annoying.
Yeah, it is.
But I think Disney's loosened up on that because I think Disney Infinity was available digitally.
Oh yeah, they know. Every PS4 game is got to be digital. Yeah. Is there one PS4 game that's not for retail digital?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think every single game. Well, who knows? I may be wrong. Every game that was launched retail digital.
Yeah.
I think every single one is.
I think every single one.
That's a thing that you have to be. If you're in retail, you also have to be digital.
Yeah, there's probably some obscure game out there that's only
retail. I don't know, there's loads of games on PS4 at this point now. I wonder how many. Probably not as many as PS3 yet, but...
Oh, maybe PS3. Speaking of PS3.
Yeah.
And JRPGs and all that. Like I said, we got a lot of JRPGs looking forward to on PlayStation 4. We got the Final Fantasy. We got the Kingdom Hearts collections. We got Ni no Kuni 2 coming eventually.
Yeah, Ni no Kuni 2.
Ni no Kuni 2.
I haven't heard about it since.
Yeah, I have no update on that game, but it's coming.
PSX.
But another big one is Persona 5.
Yeah.
Persona 5 is a big one. That got delayed. It was supposed to come out in February.
14th. I know it had a cool release date on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, but now it's coming in April.
Bummer.
Got pushed to April. But the developers have confirmed that the PS3 version has not been canceled.
Good.
saying that the PS3 version is still in development. The Persona 5 will release on PS3 and PS4, so I guess they'll have further details later on kind of what's up with the PS3 version.
Yeah.
But I mean, that's something. I mean, to have kind of this big ink still come out on PS3, because I mean, we're really not getting anything on PS3 anymore other than like the sports games.
Oh, I know. The software has been trickling.
I mean, we're at that point now to where it's just because sports games are always the last to die, like on consoles, on previous consoles.
Anything.
Yeah. So
What was the last game to be made on PS2?
Was it like a soccer game?
Yep.
So yeah, sport games always last. So like Madden's still coming out on PS3 and all that. But other than that, it's like no, it's pretty much done for PS3. Like Call of Duty didn't come out on PS3 this year at all.
Finally.
Because I know last year it kind of did.
It had the multiplayer and the zombies.
Yeah, the botch version, but it still had something.
Because the single player was too ambitious.
Too ambitious.
It was too ambitious. That campaign couldn't come out on PS3.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so we're kind of seeing that now. So this is something, man. They just to come to PS3. Those people still holding out on their PS3s.
Well, hopefully not looking for new software. Hopefully just going in the back catalog of PS3, because PS3 has quite an exquisite library.
Yeah, quite the backlog. Get to play it, and then those people sitting there playing it like, oh, and Persona 5 is coming out on PS3 eventually, right? And they're gonna play it on there.
It's the right way to experience it. It's not like PlayStation Now where you get the lagginess.
Yeah.
That's the way to experience the games, man. Sure, you can get some of the collections out there of better versions of the games, or worse versions, like the Ezio collection. Collection.
It's not necessarily worse. It's just they didn't do any improvements on the game. It's literally the same exact thing. It's the same exact thing you played on PS3. Like, there's no improvements to the graphics at all.
Why didn't they do anything?
Not even an up-res. There's like, I think the frame rate's better. Some of the texture popping's better, but like the overall graphics and everything is exactly the same. Like there's no.
Dude, that sucks, dude. Because freaking Assassin's Creed 2 and Brotherhood are really good. Forget Revelations or whatever. I mean, Revelations is neat, but forget that game. That sucks, dude. Well, and like Arkham didn't really get that much care to it either.
Well, it's not that it didn't. It's just what happened with Arkham was that they did it on a new game engine. So that actually is really cool that they did a new game engine. It's just that they didn't really change the graphics. So the problem is, by putting on the new engine, it almost looks too clean and therefore takes away some of the original aesthetics of the game.
Yeah, it's on a higher engine than what Arkham Knight is on.
Yeah.
Because the cool thing that they did with the Arkham series was that they maxed out an engine as much as they could.
Mm-hmm.
PS4, when they put it over Arkham Knight, Arkham. Say what you will, maybe about some of the things about Arkham Knight, but it's an incredible looking game.
Oh yeah, it looks great. And that's just the thing. And then like Arkham Asylum and Arkham City and all that looked great at the time too when they released. It's just like I said, it's just the thing is when they upped it to the new engine, it lightened up the thing and kind of made it too clean to where it just took away the aesthetic. It's not necessarily worse. It's just I don't know. It's weird. So it's hard to describe.
I guess that's why you can't
shadow.
Or else you would have had to do the Master Chief Collection thing where you do the
all new from scratch.
Yeah. Which I would love to see.
I don't know. It's not too often we get that, like a full from scratch remaster remake.
It's easier to do that because with Halo, because it's a campaign and multiplayer. But like these are like open world games.
Yeah,
and like, they have a lot to them.
The only ones we got on PlayStation, as far as like a full
Ratchet and Clank,
was Ratchet and Clank, and then Crash Bandicoot coming soon.
Yeah, Crash Bandicoot. Well, you know how much I would have loved to see that with Uncharted. Even though it's still the Uncharted 4 graphics.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been so much work, though. You would have had to retool every single character, redo the cutscenes.
Oh, that's ambitious. It's like, nah.
Yeah, I know, but how cool that would have been, though. Keep it consistent. Have that consistent look.
It's easier for Ratchet and Clank and Crash Bandicoot because they're shorter, smaller kind of scale.
They're cartoon style. Well, Uncharted is a realistic style. It's a little harder.
Yeah.
Like, I would have loved that. You would have loved it, too. Everyone would have loved it. only I proposed that idea because it's too crazy to happen. But freaking 343 did it with the Master Chief's collection. They did it. I
Yeah.
love Master Chief.
Oh yeah, dude, for
I love
their
Halo.
their anniversary collection, man.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, it's not.
Oh well.
It looks good on its own right, anyway. So I'm playing them all of them again, so it doesn't matter. Does
But
Uncharted Collection have PS4 Pro support?
the Uncharted collection?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they put freaking Last of Us have a PS4 Pro support, so might as well.
Dude, Assassin's Creed Syndicate got a PS4 Pro update today.
Huh.
Which is
You
weird.
gonna try it?
I don't have Syndicate.
Oh, jeez.
I might get
Dude,
it
it's
tomorrow.
$15.
That game's gonna be like $8 tomorrow.
Oh, shit. So you might as well not even get it digital.
For like Black Friday sales, it's gonna be like $8 tomorrow.
Get it.
Garden Warfare 2 is gonna be $8 too tomorrow. I want to get that if I see it.
Which one?
Garden Warfare 2.
Oh, Garden Warfare, yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you had it.
I had the first one. I don't have the second one.
I got the first one when it was free.
Yeah, I bought the first one, then it came free, and I sold my copy of the first one. So I just have my
Dude,
digital
what
copy.
if EA goes to the PlayStation Experience again and be like, here's another free game. Mirror's Edge Catalyst.
It's like, oh, gee, thanks.
Yeah, exactly.
Do I want to go redeem this?
I know, exactly. Freaking DICE, man. They put out like, it's like one or the other with us. Like either one had to be really good and one didn't. Battlefield 1 being the really good one and Catalyst being like the one that bit the dust.
But why did they do that? I mean, that was a game that was just in development. Or not in development, but like it was just a long
Both of them
awaited.
were long in development for a while. I mean, Battlefield 1 was in development for a while.
Yeah. But it's just
I mean,
like,
even though it did kind of seem like Battlefield 1 kind of came out of nowhere. But it was in development since at least like 2013. Mirror's Edge Catalyst has been, brewing for a long time and then disappointed fans and critics. Or at least most of the people that I know that have played it don't like it at all. And how do the graphics look so bad on it? Dude, then you look at Battlefield 4, it's like amazing looking and all that, but yeah, Mirror's Edge Catalyst is kind of like,
yeah,
a rendered down version of the Frostbite.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, no, lost my train of thought. What I was going to say, I started talking about that. But yeah, no, you mentioned Uncharted. Uncharted. Does it have pro support? I don't know. I don't think the collection has pro support, but we do have some Uncharted 4 news and updates.
Mm-hmm.
Uncharted 4 is getting the survival wave-based co-op mode in December.
Ooh, I kind of thought that was the thing.
Huh?
Already.
No, I mean they talked about it, but like now we know if it's coming in December.
Finally, dude, because the past two games had it.
Yeah, and Uncharted 4 is getting it. The wave-based mode, it can play solo or in co-op with up to 2 friends. Survival coming in December. 50 waves of enemies.
50 waves of enemies.
And 10 maps.
Dude, we're gonna play that together. We should have a PSBS game night for that.
Yeah.
Because I haven't barely played Uncharted 4 ever since I beat it.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of my Uncharted 4 even up to date. I don't think it is. Because I got updated, that Pro Support update. I don't think I have a download for my Uncharted 4. Check that out. And there's another report about Uncharted 4, potential details of what the Uncharted 4 story DLC will be.
Finally.
Because this report says that Uncharted 4 story DLC will be unveiled at PSX, yes. Which is what we predicted. As far as what it will be about, I don't know if spoilers, I guess. I don't know if you
don't spoil it. No,
I mean like.
Oh, hang on. Pause.
Pause for what?
All right, I had to give it some thought about you spoiling Uncharted 4. You can do it. Let's see. What is it?
Well,
Because I don't even know.
I don't even. Well, I don't know if it's. I don't think it's a spoiler to kind of say. There's two conflicting reports. The initial report says that the story DLC will focus on Sam.
Okay, not
brother.
surprising.
His brother, okay. But there's conflicting reports saying that it will not focus on Sam. But they don't say who it will focus on if it's not focusing on Sam.
Better not be Sully.
So, I don't know. So, basically, though, the one confirmed thing we can tell from these reports is that we will find out what it is at PSX. Now, what it's going to be about is to be seen.
We'll see.
I mean, the thing is, like, if it is about Sam, that feels like the safe route, you know?
Yeah, because it's a reskin Drake. Reskin Drake. Okay, I should have reduced it to that low, but you know what I mean.
But I mean, yeah, that just seems kind of like the safe, easy route. Like a lot of people probably would guess that, so it's kind of like that's easy to see where this report can come from if it's not true. Like, oh, I guess it is, you know, about Sam. But like, I feel like because like Naughty Dog we've seen can kind of do more than what you kind of expect. Because like you look at like when they did their DLC for Last of Us, when they did Left Behind. Like when I was playing Left Behind, like I also read the American Dreams prequel comic they did.
Yeah.
With Ellie. And like when I was playing Left Behind, I almost kind of thought like, is this going to be just a readaptation of that? You know, because because it focused on the same characters, you know, same two characters. But no, like it's different, and like Left Behind actually tells a very different story than what you're expecting it to tell.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like when I was playing Left Behind, I'm like, oh, I know how this is going to end. Like everyone, or at least everyone thought how it was going to end. You know, because of like what we know of Ellie and what's her friend?
Oh, jeez.
What's her friend's name?
It's been so long. It's been like 3 years. They didn't say it. She didn't like say it that much. That's what made me don't remember. And you know, she wasn't in the main game where Joel said it like a million times. Ellie.
But
yeah, it's not even on the tip of my brain either.
I don't even know what letter. I can't even think of like what letter it would begin with.
Ellie and
other
Riley.
There we go.
Riley.
Like Inside Out. There we go.
It was that piece of DLC, man. That was something.
It was something.
It was very good. I mean, that was like a game on its own.
Yeah, but that's what I mean, though. Like it was one of those things where, like, when you saw who it was about, you kind of thought, like, oh yeah, I know how this is going to end, like what the story is going to tell. But like as you play it, you're like, oh no, it doesn't tell that story. You know, the story you're expecting. Kind of same thing with American Dreams. It doesn't even tell that story either.
Yeah.
So that's the thing with this Uncharted DLC. Like, we can expect probably more from it. Like, even if it is about Sam or not about Sam, it still might not be what you're expecting. So
this is going to be interesting how they're going to portray Uncharted DLC with this. Dude, and on top of that, Naughty Dog also has the pressure, again, that they put themselves in of this is like the last of Uncharted that you're going to see.
This is the last Naughty Dog developed story content for Uncharted.
But, I mean, I guess they don't have to worry about that particular pressure because they already knocked it out of the park with the main game anyway, so they don't have to do that again to themselves, but it's the last thing, dude. It's like the encore. It has to be good.
Nah, it's just some thrown together thing where it's just like side-scrolling things, shooting, jumping. Mm-hmm. It's like a Pitfall. It's like Pitfall, but you play as like it's Drake on screen, and you're just doing jumpings and then swinging on the ropes and everything over alligators.
Right.
It's like, there you go. We really didn't want to do the story DLC here. Here's it's about Drake. He falls asleep and he dreams about Pitfall, and you play it like that. So there you go.
Oh.
Like in every game. Every game always has that moment where the main character falls asleep and you play some old game.
Where he falls asleep?
Yeah, because that was in like Metal Gear Solid 4. Yeah, Wolfenstein. That was the one where every time you go to sleep, you dream of the old game and you run through it. And then Metal Gear Solid 4 did that, where the character falls asleep and you dream of Metal Gear Solid 1 and you play it.
Now, from a guy who hasn't played Doom, what scenario do you get into in order to play the original Doom?
I don't even know. Like, I played the hell out of Doom and didn't even know that the original levels were in there. I never found them.
Well, you didn't play it enough.
I didn't play it enough. I didn't get that platinum.
Yeah, you didn't. Wait, did you?
No.
You never got that Doom platinum.
I was close. I didn't finish and go back and get.
I'll get the Doom someday. I'm excited. I want to play Doom.
I think Doom's gonna be like what, $15 tomorrow.
Oh, so there should be no excuse
or less. Yeah. So yeah, go try and get Doom tomorrow.
I'll see. I mean, unfortunately, I'll see if I can even play it, but I want to get that original cover art with Doom.
Well, it's on the flip side.
Really?
Yeah.
I want to get a physical copy of Doom. I don't want a digital copy of Doom. I don't think that's my kind of game to get digital.
It'll take you a long time to download all that. It's a pretty big file.
It's Doom.
Yeah, it's Doom, and then all the freaking updates. It was like a 20 gig update the other day, or something crazy like that.
Are we gonna talk about the Game Awards?
Yeah, we're good to that.
What minute mark are we at?
Oh no, we're good. We're only 26 minutes in.
Oh, okay. I'm a little worried.
I'm watching the time.
Okay, let's go.
I know what we're doing, but yeah, the Game Award nominations came out this week.
Yeah, it did.
The two games leading the nominations is Uncharted 4 and Overwatch.
Oh, okay. Just yeah. Oh,
you had to take a deep breath on that one.
Well, yeah. I mean, Overwatch is, look, it's fine. You know.
Yeah, Game of the Year nominees include Doom, Inside, Overwatch, Titanfall 2, and Uncharted 4.
I really like Titanfall 2 and Uncharted 4 quite a bit.
I have played 4 out of 5 of those games.
I want to get Inside still.
For what?
Inside. I want to get Inside.
Yeah, I still want to.
It hasn't been on sale lately.
No, but I did get that $15 credit from the promo.
What? Well, is that done?
Yeah, that was last month. If you spent $100 last month, you got the $15 credit this month.
Yeah, I did. I wasn't even close. Well, dude, my friend, I think he got Battlefield 1 digital. I'm like, dang it, dude, we could have like went together, got like $40 extra. Could spend $100.
Yeah, because I got the $15 credit, and they're doing the 10% off thing. That code they gave out.
Mm-hmm.
So, $2 off would be $18 to get inside. Buying stuff by $15 credit.
Yeah, there's a 10% off coupon right now, which I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get some Rock Band songs off that.
Yeah,
but it's not really that much. I mean, it's only 10%.
Well, is it 10% off one item or 10% off your whole purchase?
Full cart.
Full cart. So yeah, so you really stack up the stuff.
Yeah, I'm stacking up the stuff. It's just songs, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah,
it's at least something because like by the time my cart, I save like $2 or $3. So yeah. I have a 20% in my pocket. Haven't used it, so my 20% I plan on like I don't want to use it on a game really because I kind of waste. Might use it for more DLC songs or the Uno packs.
Uno packs, yeah. Uno packs came out this week.
News. Uno got an update.
Yeah, Uno got a big update. Did you read the patch notes for that?
No,
dude. Like they got some dense patch notes where like
dense.
Like, they did all kind of changes, like, player turns have been reduced from 30 seconds to 10 seconds in online play.
Good. Oh, my God.
Yeah, so it speeds up online play. They said they did speed up the animations.
Yeah, where is this? Where is it? Where's the patch notes?
Well, I don't know. I just saw it on PlayStation when I highlighted the game and clicked update history.
Where do you see this?
When you highlight the game on the PlayStation?
Yeah.
Options, and the little option things come up, and you click update history, and it shows you all the patch notes.
Ah, I see.
And I read through it last night, and it was like, yeah, they did the thing, speed up animations, they put the DLC
Good, dude. You know we had issues with those animations the first time. Yeah. Like, it was ridiculous.
It was a lot. They added a lot with that update. Like, it's a lot of changes. And then, of course, they did the DLC. They got 2 decks you can buy. There's the Just Dance 2017 deck and the Rayman deck you can buy now.
They add no trophies.
How much are they? $3 or $4 a piece?
$3. So it's like almost buying them both together is about the equivalent of one deck in real life.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, are you gonna get them?
I mean, if you get them.
Well, if I get them, we both need to have it, right? Though, to play online.
Probably.
Probably. Because I mean,
Well, we need to find other players to play online.
yeah, because that's the thing though, man. Those decks is like, well, one, it will change what we see on screen instead of just seeing the basic colors for 4 hours
Yeah,
straight.
people just think it's cosmetic.
No, it's not cosmetic though. I mean, it is cosmetic because you get different, your cards look different, but it does add those 4 power cards.
Yeah.
To the game, so it does change up, kind of like the Rabbits one where it did like reflect and the bomb thing and all that.
Wow.
So like Rayman and Just Dance does add those new like ability card things in there, so like it does change up the game a bit.
Tell you what, man, if you get it tonight, we play Uno when you get back from the movies. If you get it,
Yeah.
look, I'm gonna use my 10% thing tonight. So, do I want to include it in the 10%? Why not? I guess. Yeah, 2 items in the cart.
Let's see if it's $8 and 10% of $8, like 80 cents.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm putting that included with like some of the Rock Band songs. I'm putting in the cart, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
So it'll feel like I got that Uno deck for free, but not really.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, because I might do it because I want to get back into Uno, and I do want a different, color palette to look at than just the basic.
And you can
ones.
play with me. We can even play even more.
Yeah.
Because I thought you play Battlefield 4, but you don't. So I guess we're not going to play Battlefield 4 together. But whatever.
No. My brother has Battlefield 1, so that's when you see.
Oh, whoops! I say Battlefield 4. Battlefield 1.
Battlefield 1.
You're getting mixed up.
I don't
know how.
But yeah. Anyway, but we were saying, the nominees came out. So I had those 5 games. I played 4 out of 5. And these are good games. I really love Doom. Like Titanfall for when I played of it. Like Overwatch, and of course we love Uncharted 4.
I'll probably win.
Yeah, Uncharted 4 is probably going to win. Because Uncharted 4 has the most nominations out of anything, and that's usually a good indicator.
And people know it. Uncharted 4 is the game.
Uncharted 4.
They knew it was 20. We even knew trailers. People in the YouTube comments commented all the way back in 2014. Game of the year. That's Game of the year right
now,
there.
Now, to note, though, the game had to be released by November 24th to count. So that's why Final Fantasy 15 and like Last Guardian aren't eligible.
Oh, jeez. Really?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, we go to the BAFTA. They go to the BAFTAs, right, in the game?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, it has to be released before November 24th. But so actually Final Fantasy 15 and like Last Guardian they count for next year because they do go from November to November.
That's crazy
for what they count for that. So so no Final Fantasy 15 and Last Guardian, but they do count for next year. So if they're really good, they can stick in for next year.
Prayers. I don't know. I heard the press hasn't really even gotten like Final Fantasy 15, but they must have. The embargo goes up next Monday.
Yeah, the embargo's up. You have it, right?
I don't know. Maybe, I think there was like one press outlet that hasn't gone yet, but they're like a small press outlet. So I think it's like the big guys that get it. It's Chocobo action.
Mm-hmm. Going through what else we got. Best studio. Best studio is the same thing. It's all the studios who develop these games: Blizzard, DICE, ID Software, or
it's like with the best picture, best director.
Yeah, best picture, best director. It's like, no, they're not always the same though when they win.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, you would think for best studio would win. Also win for game of the year. You would think, right?
Naughty Dog.
It's like, no, we're gonna give it to Blizzard. They're a good developer, but they didn't make game of the year. Uncharted 4 wins game of the year, but they're the better developer. It's like, what?
Dude, Blizzard should look fine. Putting things aside, Blizzard is a good developer.
I know they put out a first-person shooter with all free DLC.
Yeah. Uncharted 4 also has free DLC.
Yes, and Titanfall 2 has free DLC.
Yeah, Titanfall 2 does. See, look, they're rewarding these developers that do good practices.
Mm-hmm.
It was like yesterday when I saw Battlefield 1 has like microtransactions with the battle packs.
Yeah.
I was like, ugh. $3 for a battle pack?
Yeah, see, that's the thing about that's the thing like we're starting to see with games. They're trying to move away from like they want to give you all the map packs and stuff for free, but they still need to make money, so they have to do things like battle packs and all that to make extra money. But like they don't affect gameplay, because that's what they said for like Uncharted. We want to give you all the DLC free because we don't want to affect the multiplayer gameplay. Titanfall 2, they said we want to give you all the maps and everything, so we don't want to affect gameplay. But starting next week, Titanfall 2's first DLC pack's coming out next week, and it is going to be free to download. But also starting next week, the in-game store is going to open in Titanfall 2, and that will have access to cosmetics. Like
okay, at least it's just cosmetic. It's like the Evolve. Well, it's not like the Evolve thing, but it's on the lines of the Evolve thing.
Well, it's all cosmetic, so they're going to have,
like it's not guns or like things that you're getting in advance.
No, it's going to be like gun skins, Titan skins, pilot skins, stuff like that.
I never cared for any of that crap.
But they want to make money. They need to make revenue somewhere, without just selling map packs and stuff. To kind of, like they say, alienate the player base. Because like, oh, you can't play because you don't have this map pack or whatever.
I remember when Call of Duty 4 was at that first one to like really put out that map pack back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I want Call of Duty 4 remastered so bad.
Well, the deluxe edition is $60 everywhere for Black
Friday.
Yeah,
I saw that. Yeah, Black Friday. Yeah, might as well get. I mean, that's probably the lowest it's going to be for a while.
Yeah,
better not be like 40 some other week because that's all I want to play. Well, I want to play the Infinite Warfare campaign because I've heard very good things about it.
Yeah, but you really want to play though is that Modern Warfare remaster.
Yeah. Oh, you betcha. Yeah, and then play that campaign again and play the multiplayer. Well, it's gonna be good. So I bet what's that guy's name? Actor plays Jon Snow.
Kit Harington.
He knows nothing about this great deal I'm gonna get.
Mm-hmm.
He knows nothing.
But yeah, I mean, to the DLC thing, like it does. I think it helps to the people who are and aren't buying map packs because, like, one example, I know it's kind of a rough one, but like I remember like BioShock 2 had that problem where like they put out the map packs, and like the stupid thing about BioShock 2 was that there was no.
That's a good example. No, it's a good example
because like the thing about BioShock 2 is like there was no way to filter like what map you want to play on. Like you couldn't just like load up a game and say I want to play on this map, and then it'll put you with players.
Yeah, that's why the trophies for the map packs are like incredibly rare to even get because you can't even find players to get in that match because nobody was playing it.
Nobody was buying the map pack, so like if you own the map pack, you had to get really lucky and like get randomly put with a whole group of people that own that map pack.
So you can even attempt to get those trophies for the map packs.
Exactly,
ridiculous.
It was ridiculous because I remember I had them because I had the ultimate thing that came with the game and the map packs. And I remember playing it. And I was like I said, I was doing what you're doing, like just playing to get that platinum trophy, just playing, and then like playing the same maps over and over. And then finally, when the DLC maps popped up, and I got so excited, I was like, "What?" Like
you can get some of the trophies. And plus, first of all, you get to see the map.
Yeah, I actually get to see the map. Like it was such like a.
After all those hours of playing the base
maps, it was just so
refreshing.
So refreshing to see this new map, and I was like, "What?" Like playing through and like did one whole game, and that was it. After that map, people left, and then had to redo, and then like people didn't have it, so like I didn't play any more DLC maps.
Yeah, that's the thing about BioShock 2 multiplayer. People just left. They never stayed. They just left as soon as the match was done. It was so tedious to then find another game.
Yeah, as soon as I got that platinum pop, like, oh, I'm done with this game.
Oh, you know I was done. I was like, forget this. And I already had the bad experience because my PlayStation 3 broke because of that game, and then when the Plus version of it came out, it charged my credit card for that game, and it's stupid. And one time where the PlayStation Plus glitched and charged me for it, the digital version, I had to call for a refund. They gave me that refund.
Yeah.
It took months, and then it was just PSN credit.
Yeah, but that BioShock.
So they got my money either way.
Yeah, BioShock 2 has hurt you.
Where did it touch you? Yo.
Yeah, took an extra step there, but okay.
Speaking of like multiplayer and stuff, I have a question. We have a question, not just I mean, this goes to like both of us. I mean, sometimes I feel like it's directed towards me, but I know where it's directed towards the PSBS.
Yeah.
So this comes from user BMW3-JMO. He says, my friend and I play online, but he lives with his girlfriend and always seems to be busy while I play online matches with him. What should I do?
Wait, he says so he's playing with his friend, and then his friend just happens to be busy.
No, I think what he means is that he plays online with his friend online, but his friend lives with his girlfriend, so he seems to be busy all the time.
So he's not playing. Okay.
While he's playing.
While he's playing.
Because it says while I play online matches with him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. So like, I'm trying to see what the problem is. The problem is that that his friend's not playing online enough with him, or that while they're playing online, he's like distracted.
Yeah, he's distracted.
Oh, okay.
I think that's what he means here on this question.
Okay.
Yeah, that sucks because I mean, it's funny because I kind of have the same problem too. When I'm playing with my friend, well, probably remain nameless on the show. I play Battlefield 1 with him, and Battlefield 1's quite a focus intensive game. Well, all multiplayer games are, but Battlefield 1's quite, because it's tactical and all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like Call of Duty where you play it archaically. But freaking, he like leaves every 5 or 10 minutes or so. It's annoying. Imagine I left Uno every time you were playing. We were playing Uno.
Well, for Uno, it would autoplay for you.
Dude, do you think that glitch is gone with the freaking autoplaying the card?
Yeah, I don't know if that's been fixed or not. I played a little bit of it last night and I didn't know.
Remember, because it rarely happens.
Mm-hmm.
And when it doesn't happen, we're just gonna think, "Oh, it's fixed." Dude, we have to play Uno for maybe 4 hours more so we can see if it's fixed or not.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways,
but yeah, well, I mean that's what I was going to suggest. Actually, was maybe if you guys are playing intense first shooters, that's more annoying because you do need them kind of actively participating. But if you play something more casual like Uno, it could lead to more okay, well, you can kind of step away from it a bit. You'll skip your turn because now they lowered it to 10 seconds. So now if he's inactive for 10 seconds, it's just going to skip him or whatever. And then that's more open to where you can leave the mic on. Just be like, oh, hey, yeah, we're playing Uno. It's not super heavy focus. You can just kind of casually play it, get up and go. Stuff like that,
Yeah, that's the thing about even with mobile games, you have this kind of multiplayer where you just take turns and whatnot, and that's what you do because people are so busy nowadays. So we can get a little busy to be on that console. This is why we need to Switch. Bring it with you everywhere.
Everywhere, man.
But how do you get that online connection everywhere?
Yeah.
No one really thought about that one, huh?
I mean, it's gonna have Wi-Fi on it.
Yeah, I have Wi-Fi, but I mean, what if you're that guy was on the plane? I mean, maybe there was Wi-Fi on the plane, but
I mean, you don't need Wi-Fi. You don't need to play online to play Skyrim. Unless that was actually Elder Scrolls Online we were looking at.
Oh, plot twist is Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, you guys aren't getting Skyrim. That's crazy. You're getting Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, it's a shame that Elder Scrolls Online. Well, I shouldn't say it's a shame. Elder Scrolls Online isn't a laughingstock anymore, so it wouldn't be a bad thing.
No, but
back then when it was, whenever the memes of oh, okay, guys, we're having our very first Bethesda conference. Oh, we're just gonna talk about Elder Scrolls Online. But there's that one woman that was really crazy about Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh yeah, she was excited, man.
She loves Elder Scrolls Online. Woo! Elder Scrolls Online. It's on her too.
That's the best. Yeah, we can put that on Switch. She's gonna lose her mind.
I want a girl to be as excited about me as that girl was about Elder Scrolls Online.
Wow.
But I mean, Elder Scrolls Online is pretty good. I can't shit on it. People love it, dude. It was on sale for what, $10? It sure did have a rough start, but man, it's come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
They've supported it. I commend them for that because they've supported it and they've done right on their wrongs. And dude, what a 180! That's quite a tale right there. Elder Scrolls Online.
Yep.
Oh, I don't think I'm gonna play it, but
oh yeah, not enough to play it, but I mean, I'm glad for it.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it just seems like a huge time thing.
Yeah,
like most MMO.
Games. It's MMO. But what were you saying though? Before you did the Switch?
No, the Switch. I mean, I don't know. Well, my friend, I have this experience with my friend where let's just say he takes little breaks with his girlfriend every once in a while when he plays online with me. It's a little annoying.
Like he just hops out of the game and just says no.
Yeah, he just hops outside of the game, uh, does his stuff with his girlfriend, and then comes back. I'm just like, oh, jeez. Like,
Now, one game that oddly enough kind of really picked this up was that kind of had this in mind was Evolve actually. Well, no, because let me explain. So the way Evolve worked was
yeah,
that.
no.
So the way Evolve worked was like, let's say you're in a party and you got all your friends or whatever, and you're playing. If someone drops out, the AI fully takes control of that character.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
it
wow.
wasn't. So it wasn't like, oh hey, we have one less guy on our team. Like no, the AI fully takes over that character while you're not um, there. Even if you go idle, like if you just if you just like walk out of the room and you go idle for too long, the AI takes over.
Mm-hmm.
And then when you come back and pick up the control and press like X, you take back control of that character.
Oh, I see.
So like Evolve actually had a really good system to kind of like get around that whole like if someone walks away or hops out for a bit, the AI just seamlessly takes over and kind of like takes over. I mean, it'll say it too on the screen. It'll have like your user ID and then say AI on the side, so the AI took over for you for a moment.
Hmm.
So yeah, that was a really great system that Evolve had. I just don't know if other games will kind of use that, kind of say, hey, look, that was really cool in Evolve. Why can't we do that in other games? You know?
Yeah. I mean, that's definitely an interesting idea. I like it.
So there you go. You can go play Evolve. Evolve has you covered on that front.
If you can find a new one.
Well, that's the whole point. If you can't find anyone, the AI will take over.
That's so fun, though.
That's the whole point of this question, though, is what happens if your friend drops out? What's the game I can play where a friend can drop in and out? And it's like, well, Evolve.
I think this guy's gonna have to find a new friend.
It's like the worst answer you can give. Like, find a new friend.
Find a new friend.
Oh.
There's a lot of people out there. Find someone.
That's not our top answer though. Our main answer is to find other games, less chaotic games like Uno, or maybe find something that does the AI drop in like Evolve.
Yeah, no, I'm kidding. But
I'm just saying. I'm not sure.
Yeah, plus you gotta get a whole squad. I don't know if you're only playing with one other person, you're doing it wrong. One thing that stinks about Battlefield 1 in like the PlayStation party system, you can only have 8 players in the party.
I thought they upped it.
I don't know.
No, I don't know.
Well, most I ever had at a party was like 8, and that was chaotic. You couldn't even tell who was talking. So 15, like your teams in Battlefield 1 are like what, 30 players? What if you have 30 people with you? Because didn't Skype have an update too, where you could have like 14 people in it?
I don't know.
Dude, why would you ever have one have that many people? Ridiculous. You have people side conversation while you're trying to talk,
Unless you're like teaching a class online through Skype,
or running a company like Pied Piper.
If you're running Pied Piper, you use your own Pied Piper video calling service.
I know. I'm like, they made Skype, but Dinesh made a really good version of it. No compression.
Mm-hmm.
I wish that was real. Dang it. Some things that and it's not complicated.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Losses video calls. But yeah, so there's that.
There's that for play lesson.
Yeah.
What else is a brewing?
A brewing. Yeah, let's back in the news. Let's see what else we got. Well, we talked about the PSN, so let's kind of jump on that. So, I haven't seen this reported elsewhere, but this was on a website. It seems more like a conspiracy theory, the way it sounds, like the way you read it.
Hat time. Okay, hang on.
Little hat time. So some developer got a developer kit, was working on like a developer kit with PS4, and apparently there may be a way to change your PSN name now.
No way.
Yeah, so like I said, the new, like, you know how developers have those development kits to make PS4.
Of course. That's the way you make a PS4
exactly. That's how you make PS4 games. Well, the development kit got an update, And then
Oh,
since
we
the
got a little
update,
firmware update?
yeah, there was like a firmware update for the development kit, and basically the developer kind of went through it and said, before the update, you identify a player through the account ID, which is usually your PSN name, basically. That's how you
Right.
identify a player in the game. Well, after the update, you no longer identify by the player ID, you do by the player number.
Okay.
Which is different. So basically, the reason Sony kept saying like you can't change the player
because it would make a conundrum with all the games
with the
that have
programming.
leaderboards and stuff.
Yeah, because with the programming. But now it's not tied to your name; it's tied to your number.
Oh God, dude, we're so close.
So yeah, so if it's tied to your number, then you can change your name because now your player identification is not tied to that; it's tied to your number,
your serial number,
serial number, or whatever. So yeah. So now, yeah, we're that much closer to PSN name changing.
Oh my God. I mean, does this mean anything? Maybe.
I mean, maybe. I mean, now the possibility is there for it.
The possibility is it. But this is just like for the games that are being developed for this kit, though.
Well, I mean, it's a development kit, but like, it would still work for the whole like infrastructure if they provided an update to the whole PSN, you know, like a firmware update for the PS4.
I know. I'm just imagining like a whole mega update for the PSN.
Like you were,
dude, you know the name changing would be huge, man.
Yeah, people want to change those names, man.
You wouldn't want to change the name, though.
No,
I wouldn't. Well, maybe I would want to change my name. Actually, it's like PSBS related, so nobody takes it. Yeah, no joke, man. I'm gonna be that dedicated. It's like a tattoo.
Yeah.
Well, not really. Wait, the beginning of PSN was a tattoo. This is a tattoo removal.
But yeah, I mean, I wouldn't change it. You probably wouldn't change it. But there's people out there that obviously want to change their name.
Oh, and there's been some awful names, dude. I came across a guy in Battlefield 1 that his name was Nipple Ointment. That was his username. I'm like, I got killed by Nipple Ointment. Yeah, dude, that's a pretty bad one, huh?
Yeah.
Just so many terrible names, dude. Awful.
Awful.
I wonder if someone's taking the name Stinky Underwear.
I don't know, but speaking of stinky underwear, it does tie into this next news item.
Okay.
The developers of Outlast 2 have opened a Kickstarter to develop a officially licensed companion diaper for Outlast 2 for people who may crap themselves while playing.
A companion diaper?
Yes, this officially licensed companion diaper that has like the it's gonna have like the Outlast 2 logo on it.
Oh, yummy.
It'll be a diaper that you can wear while playing Outlast 2.
Would you want to get it?
No. Like
no, like to keep it, like not to like actually use it. Like, hey, it's cool. It's something cool.
Something cool. I mean, it's a novelty item. Like, you imagine this thing? And it's
Outlast for gamers. Yes, it's really a thing. Diapers, adult diaper. Oh, it's an adult diaper, so you can't like put it on like a baby.
Mm-hmm. They're calling them underscares.
This can't be real.
It's on Kickstarter. I'm on the Kickstarter page right now. Let's see. They have 170 backers right now. So far, they've raised $9,514, and they have 15 days left to go. But they're trying to get $29,774.
You know, I'm keeping myself very tight-lipped about Outlast 2 because, like, I don't want to watch anything about it.
Yeah.
I just want to experience it. I feel like this is just like a publicity thing.
Probably, because I just don't know if they're going to hit that number in 15 more days.
Oh, what's like the rate of it? You don't think it's going to make it?
I don't know, because like I said, they've only got almost $10,000, but they're trying to raise $29,000. They got 15 days left.
They could.
I mean, maybe, and then I don't know.
It's like how the close-lived Amplitude was on harmonics, but an angel investor came in probably.
Mm-hmm. Let's see what you get. I'm trying to see what you get. Do $10.
When do I get a copy of the game? First quarter 2017?
You get a Steam key if you donate $55.
What's a Steam key?
You know, to get the game on Steam.
I want the PS4 version.
I don't know about that.
Lame.
What do you mean you get an Outlast chapel? You get the house? Yes, you do.
You get a chapel?
Yeah.
How about one that comes with the Bible?
You get like a replica of the chapel that's like big. You can actually step in.
What? You can step in?
You step in it. It's like 14 feet tall. Replica.
No way.
Chapel. Yeah. If you donate $66,666.
Oh wow, that's a very ominous number.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm very close to getting like 6,000. What is it? Is it 6,000? I think. Yeah. Do I have 6,000 trophies?
6,000.
Oh no, I'm very close to getting 66666 on my trophies.
I passed that.
Very ominous number, huh?
Yeah, I remember when I had that.
I had bad luck for a few days when I stuck to that number.
Yeah.
Don't stick to that number when you get trophies, people. Get like multiple ones.
Yeah, that problem. But yeah, $6,660 to get you this like chapel thing and all the other stuff. That reminds me of this other thing. I don't know why I didn't put it in the notes, but did you see the like super collector's edition of like Darksiders Remastered?
Oh yeah, it looks badass.
Like it costs like $80,000. It costs like $80,000, but you get the game. You get a full like horse. What's the word?
You get a horse.
You don't get a horse.
Saddle.
You get the horse barn to put actual horses in.
Oh, so it doesn't come with a horse.
No, it doesn't come with a horse.
I wish it came with an introductory horse, and then you get more.
I mean, you think you get a horse for that price, but no. But you get a horse barn to put all the horses in, and you can hold like two of them. But like the barn has all these like it has like Darksiders artwork on it and design to look like something from Darksiders.
Yeah,
it's pretty crazy. And then like you get that, you get the game, you get the game on every console it's on. Plus, you get the console to go with it.
Oh, really?
So you get the PS4 version, you get a PS4. You get the Xbox One version, you get Xbox One. You get the Wii U version, you get a Wii U.
The Wii U version?
Yeah, there is a Wii U version, Darksiders Remastered.
It's like that Dying Light Collector's Edition.
Which one? Oh, the one, yeah.
The one you get the shed.
You get the shed and everything.
But nobody bothers to get it though.
Yeah, that's what I wonder. Like, anyone ever buys these like big ones? Because like, there's only one available of this big thing. I'm like, does anyone ever buy this?
It's publicity, dude.
Yeah, I know, but like,
it's the press of the media that wants to like, oh, look at this crazy thing you can never afford.
But like, some guy has to like come forward and actually buy this one day, and the developer has to actually like give it to them, you know.
And they'll give them publicity when they don't want it. Like, hey, I'm just a rich guy or a rich girl. I don't need this.
I mean, wasn't there like a collector's edition for like Just Cause 3 where you buy like an island or something?
Jeez, yeah.
You get your own private island with the game, and I'm like, what?
It's billionaire stuff, man.
I mean, why can't we do something? Like, can't we just say something outrageous? Like, we're selling this whatever for $1 million. We should get publicity. We don't have to actually, you know,
give it to you. I mean, nobody's actually gonna buy it,
yeah,
and then we get one buyer. Oops.
It's like, we don't have.
Can you just give us the money? What's the one? Maybe there's another one. No, not from Telltale. I don't remember. Forget it. I'm done with Outlast until it comes out.
But speaking of Telltale, we got some Telltale news this week.
One more thing about this.
Oh, what?
So they spent time making this video in this Kickstarter crap, but not focusing on the game. Focus on the game. This is why I got delayed. Focus on the game.
They don't want to show you all the game. They just want to.
Well, I don't want to see any more of this game. I feel like there's too much gameplay out there, and people have played it already and whatnot. I'm like, no. I don't allow this.
Yeah.
Are you still like using a camera? That's how
Yeah.
much little you know about Outlast 2. Are you still like using a camera? Are you still like a journalist guy or something?
I don't know.
Fuck yeah.
I guess I
You
don't know.
good. I love the original Outlast, dude. You loved Outlast, didn't you?
I like Outlast.
Ending was a little, but it was good.
All right.
Dude, you didn't even get the DLC, dude.
I got the DLC. I didn't play it.
Play it. Oh, you're gonna love it. You'll hate the levels, but it's good.
We'll see. But anyway, moving along. You mentioned Telltale. We have an update from Telltale on The Walking Dead Season 3.
Walking Dead, I love.
The Walking Dead Season 3 is premiering on December 20th. First episode. That will be available. And then a physical copy will be available on February 7th.
For like the season disc.
Yeah, that includes the season pass on disc. You get the episodes as they come out.
A lot of Telltale games are on sale on the Black Friday sale on PSN.
Yeah, like they always go on sale. Telltale games.
Yeah, the freaking Batman is not even done yet. It's already like $15.
Mm-hmm. Tales of Borderlands is only like $3, so if you haven't played it, go get that.
No, and if you have Plus, it's like $1.49.
Well, there you go. Go get that.
Dude, for the price of 2 candy bars, you can get one of the best adventure games ever created.
Mm-hmm.
Get it.
Get it?
Even if you don't like Borderlands, it'll get you into the lore.
Into the lore, man.
It got me into the lore. I actually care about it, and I wonder how things will be affected for Borderlands 3.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, there's that. So that's cool. We finally got a release date.
Clementine.
Be right before
I
Christmas.
miss Clementine. She's so grown. How old is she now?
Mm-hmm.
I miss Lee.
We'll see. But yeah, December 20th, right before Christmas.
Right before Christmas.
Playing episode 1.
I'm excited. Good times. Good times. And they'll keep the release schedule, keep flowing. It's not going to wait months and months on end.
Yeah.
Walking Dead Season 2 was very accusing of this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they've been doing good with Batman. I mean, I'm already I'm 2 episodes behind now. I have episode 3 downloaded, and I haven't even bought episode 5 yet. I bought episode 3 and downloaded it, but I haven't played it, and I haven't even bought episode 4 yet.
They kind of spoiled it, though.
I know, right?
But who cares? We knew he was going to be in it.
I didn't.
I mean, it's Batman, dude.
Like, as I was playing the Telltale game, like, this game has a very particular tone, and I always told myself, I'm like, I'm going to be very proud of this developer if the Joker is not in this game at all.
Oh, you just said it to people.
Dude, it's in the trailer, and it's in, like, the
art.
The artwork for the episode or something.
So, like, even if you did play him, you'd still get it spoiled.
You know, so it's like I was going to be really proud if they didn't use that character. And
really? You didn't want them to use it?
Well, I mean, because it's like we can't seem to do a Batman thing anymore without the Joker now. You know?
I mean, but that's like a staple character. It's like having Star Wars with no Vader.
We kind of do have that.
Well, I mean, his influence is in there.
I mean,
his helmet.
Yeah, but it's whatever. I mean, like, his character's not really present, you know, and I don't know, man. It's just I was gonna be like really proud of those guys if they didn't do it.
Really? Wow, I didn't know you gave him that direction there.
And then nope.
Well, I mean, you didn't state that for the first episode. You were all like, "Oh, there's no Joker in this." I'll be really, really happy.
Yeah, because that's exactly what I was thinking when I was playing the first episode. I'm like, this universe has a very specific tone that's kind of, it's like realistic, but not super realistic. Like, it's kind of this weird medium to where I don't know. Like, I feel like they want to focus on different characters and then like not have Joker, and then it's like
because Joker's already been done so many times. It's
kind of like that last Batman show that was on TV.
Gotham?
No, not Gotham. The cartoon. Beware the Batman.
Gotham?
Beware the Batman. Beware the Batman was a weird show because it focused on, like, it intentionally only focused on like obscure villains,
like the B-list villains.
Like B-list villains. There was no Joker. There was no like Catwoman or anything like that. It like only focused it on like really obscure kind of characters that were kind of like more real world. Like they just use like guns and stuff.
Yeah.
So like that was kind of like. So that's
You
kind of
were
like.
thinking because the way the story was going, because you played the other episodes, you were like, maybe Joker wouldn't be in this.
Yeah, well, I was just thinking just tone wise, because most of these villains we were talking weren't the like over the top villains. They were the more kind of
Subdued.
subdued, yeah, villains where it's like, oh, this is like a certain version of Penguin, or this is a certain version of these like mobsters, or this is So it was just kind of like I just didn't think Joker was going to not necessarily not exist in this world, but just not we're just not going to see
Be in
him.
it.
Yeah, we're just not going to see him in this, and then
But he's in it, and you're like, forget Joker. Can it's not Mark Hamill?
Yeah.
Is it even Mark Hamill?
I don't know who voices Joker. I haven't played it yet.
Gotta play it, man. Over this break, you got breaks.
I got break. A few days, stuff to do. But anyway, although in Telltale news, it's been speculated that the Marvel game they're working on is actually Guardians of the Galaxy related.
Yeah, which would be awesome.
Yeah, they said this has come out because of the whole like voice actor strike thing. Some guy listed out kind of what he was working on, and one of the things he had listed was like Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game or something.
I mean, it'll probably just be like recast or something.
Yeah, like it's someone else. So I mean, this is interesting. This is something we've talked about before. Like, what the heck is Telltale working on with Marvel?
Yeah, because it could be like a million properties, but yeah, this is the perfect one actually.
For Guardians of the Galaxy.
I mean, it would have been neat of an Avengers game, but
I don't know. I was just hoping for like a completely different character. Like I was supposed to say new character. I don't mean like new, like brand new. I just mean like just different from what we've kind of seen before. Like we talked about it. Like I always said, like, oh man, it'd be great if they did like Howard the Duck as a Telltale. And kind of have a
yeah, I know you speculated about that.
Yeah, because like have it kind of like the new comics where he's like a struggling lawyer or something in New York, dealing with all these like Marvel characters.
It'll kind of be our Wolf Among Us season 2,
lawyer,
but not
lawyer. He's a detective, not lawyer.
Oh wait, yeah, he's dude. So basically, it'll be Wolf Among Us, but instead it's Duck Among Us.
Yeah, so you play as Howard the Duck and you're like interacting with the Marvel universe. So. That would have been fun, but
New York has associated style. Yeah, it's just like Wolf Among Us, but it's a duck.
Yep, there you go.
The
Duck Among Us. Yeah. So no, it's probably gonna be Guardians of the Galaxy. So
it's neat, cool, dude. Yeah. Groot. How many options are you gonna have to talk with Groot?
Oh yeah, they have to let you play as Groot at one point, just so all of his options are I am Groot.
Or just the ellipsis.
What?
The ellipsis with the 3 dots.
Oh yeah, or the dots. Yeah. No, it'd be really funny if like they had the 4 options and it was like 4 different things that are written out, and then no matter what you click, he just says I am Groot.
Yeah.
Because what you click isn't always exactly what he says.
Like maybe it'll be like you don't know what tone he'll say it in.
Yeah, like sometimes you'll do that in games where like you click it and then like he'll say something completely different or like different tone than what you were expecting.
Yeah.
So like you do that with Guardians of the Galaxy, you just click whatever and he says I am Groot, and I'm like, damn it, I didn't want him to say that.
Star-Lord will remember that.
Star-Lord will remember that.
It's a neat franchise to pull from, dude. They already know this kind of like Band of Misfits thing from Tales of Borderlands, so they got it. This is one to look out for because I'm excited for it. Will it take place in the Marvel's MCU? No. It's its own thing. It's like Batman.
See, that's what I'm interested to see is if, what the art style is going to be, because...
Oh, it's going to pull from the comics. It's not going to pull from the movies.
That's the thing, though, because, like, when they did Batman, like, that's the thing about Batman. It has its own kind of unique look to it, like, kind of the way Batman looks and the way some of the characters look.
Yeah, despite Catwoman not being attractive.
But for this is different. Like working with Marvel, it's a little weird because like if you pull from the comics, the problem is though like the comics right now are reflecting the movies. So like Star-Lord in the comics look just like he does in the movies right now.
I think it would pull from like classic Guardians or like.
But the problem is they pull from classic Guardians. That's going to throw people off because then the characters won't be acting the same like they would in the movie. And people are like, why is Star-Lord wearing this blue jacket thing? Or why are they doing this? And it's like Because it's not the movies; it's more the comics. But yet it's Telltale, so they want it to be more in the tone of the movies because that's what they work well with, you know.
Yeah, they have source material from that to pull from.
So
Vin Diesel's got to come back at least once for this voice recording thing.
just say it once, or just do like the Lego games and just use his audio from the movies.
Where's my money? He's like, no, that wasn't good enough. You need 13-hour work days. Say, I am Groot with all your might. I am Groot. Oh gosh, but it doesn't even matter because it's probably gonna have Baby Groot in there.
Maybe Groot.
I like Baby Groot, but I'm a little bitter about Baby Groot. It's to sell toys.
Sell toys, man.
It's to sell toys. Like, if I'm gonna tell James Gunn this, it's like, you mean Baby Groot sell toys? Like, come on, man. You got no balls having just regular Groot be a badass all the time. He's gotta be a little Baby Groot. Because, like, he doesn't add anything to the team. You saw him wearing a suit in the Guardians teaser.
Mm.
Where's our trailer, by the way?
I don't know.
That was a teaser. They said I thought that was supposed to be like a little thing before a trailer.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was too. But like, no, they played that for like Doctor Strange. I was like, wait, what? I thought we were getting like a real full trailer.
That's what they said. They lied to us.
I mean, the director said like this is just a little tease for something bigger we're working on, and I'm just like, yeah, it's the full trailer, right? And
right. James Gunn, you son of a
like,
God, literally.
Are we going to get a full trailer for Spider-Man first? Because like the rumor is we're getting the Spider-Man Homecoming trailer on Rogue One.
No freaking way.
Yeah, that's what the reports are saying. We're getting the Spider-Man trailer with Rogue One.
I'm interested.
And I don't know if like I know it's all Disney, but like I don't know if Disney would stick both a full Guardians of the Galaxy 2 trailer and a full Spider-Man trailer on Rogue One.
Yeah, they never overlap the properties like that. They have to go one at a time.
Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of weird
because Guardians comes before
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
But we might get a full Spider-Man trailer before we get a full Guardians of the Galaxy trailer.
That's ridiculous. Whatever.
Weird. But anyway, Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale game. Not confirmed, but looking likely, and we'll see you next year. Releases
Where's my Wolf Among Us? You know it was good. I know it was good. You know it was good. Everyone knows that it was good.
Everyone knows. But, yeah. Anyway, there's that. Let's see what our time's at. Oh, we're over the 1 hour mark. So
what else is there? So I can go night-night. Just kidding. No night-night.
Let's just speed through some of these little news items. These last couple of ones I have left.
We're not an hour 40 this time, right?
No, we're like an hour 10 right now.
Good. I don't want to go over hour 20.
Yeah. Let me just hurry and do these last little bits real quick. Fallout 4 got the mod update this week.
Okay.
So Fallout 4 does have... Well, I mean, yeah, the mod support's finally on Fallout 4 for PS4, so you can download mod stuff. To note, this update does not add pro support, though. To Fallout 4.
When's the pro support coming?
I don't know.
I think it's
still developing.
They can also drop the performance on Fallout 4 also. Well... Skyrim is a bit of a conundrum. It's weird.
It wasn't. I know. We had that whole thing 2 weeks ago where I made it sound way worse than it was. Like I made it sound like it was broken, but it wasn't. I double checked. It wasn't broken. It was just lower frame rate, but not enough to like break the game.
Yeah.
So it wasn't broken. So there's that. We'll see what happens to the pro thing. Star Wars Battlefront. The VR mission has a release date. It's coming December 6th.
I saw the VR mission for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare is on the store.
It's already up. Yeah, the Call of Duty one's already in the store. It's free to download.
It's free?
Yeah, it's free. You don't even have to own Call of Duty to download that.
You don't?
No, you can just download it. I downloaded it.
Oh, that's... How was it? Dude, give us some impressions on it.
I didn't play it yet.
Oh, you need to get on it over this break.
I do. I need to do a lot of things over break.
Like Uno.
Uno, yeah.
That's a tough priority.
But yeah, I downloaded.
Uno got a VR update.
Oh yeah, Uno VR. It's coming.
You're in that room with the jazz music and you see me.
I picture it's going to be kind of like you seen that bar room VR game?
Hustle Kings?
No, not Hustle Kings. There's this game called like Bar Room Games or something like that. and like you're in a virtual social place with your VR helmet, and you like look around the room and you see other players, and you just see like a floating VR head, like
Fully
VR
VR.
headset. Well, it's a headset. It's like a floating VR headset, and it's like real time. They look up and down. You see them look up and down, and then like with your move controls, you can wave at them like with your little like hand. So you can like wave at other players and just be like, "Hey," and you can like call them over, like, "Here, come over here, we'll play pool," or "Come over here, we'll play darts," or "Come over here, we'll play skee ball."
Skee-ball.
And then you have the mics on, so you can just like talk to people too, like talk to them, like it's a real social like thing with VR.
You have this game?
No, but I read about it.
Dude, you need to get it. That and Robinson the Journey. You need to give us some impressions on Robinson the Journey.
Well, when you finally get a VR, you get that barroom game, and we'll hang out there, and we'll do that. We'll like play pool and stuff.
We have to drink alongside too.
Well, that's the thing in the game. Like I was watching videos on. There's even virtual beer, like the beer bottles in the game. Beer. Yeah, like there's virtual beer bottles. Like you can actually pick up the beer bottles and like virtually drink it. Like just because.
Just because.
Just because. They said, I mean, if you want in real life, you can actually drink while you're playing this game, I guess. But
the move controller light bulb thing change color to like the color of beer.
I guess. I don't know. But like, yeah, you can just pick up the bottle and drink it, and just pick it up and drink, and
I wouldn't mind.
Play pool, go back.
We could have a virtual beer together.
Yeah.
You have to pretend to get drunk too.
No.
The only thing is like, yeah, no bartender. Man, really stretching there.
Yeah, a good stretch right
there. That game looks sick.
Let's check that out. I don't know, man. It costs more than I thought. I thought that it was going to be like a $40 game, but $6 in the PlayStation Store. I'm like, what the hell?
Oh, you didn't know that?
No, I read an article. We talked about this on the thing, like that Amazon and Best Buy or Amazon GameStop were listing for $40, but everyone else was listing for $60, and then now it went back up to $60, and I'm just like, I don't know. I'll look into this. But anyway, yeah. But I was excited for the Star Wars VR mission. It's coming December 6th, same day as the Rogue One DLC pack for Star Wars Battlefront main game.
Yeah.
The problem with this, though, it sounds like it is like an actual, like it is free, yes, but it is like it sounds like it's an add-on for the game. Like you have to have the game to download this.
That sucks.
Where like the Call of Duty one, you were able to just download it whether you had the game or not. But I will see about that. What else we got? Oh, they also had the Martian VR thing came out this week.
Like Matt Damon?
Yeah, like based on the movie.
What?
Yeah, it's like a little VR game, and you play the Martian. You're on Mars. You're in first person. Check it out.
Pooping the potatoes.
Pooping potatoes. I don't know. I haven't heard people talk about it because it's just called the VR experience, and it costs money. It costs $20. And like, I don't want to spend $20, and it's just this little thing, and I don't know.
Dude, I can't wait for all this VR crap to be discounted.
Yeah.
I want the Westworld VR.
Westworld VR.
Yeah, they had the little Westworld VR experience thing.
Mm-hmm.
What's with Dolores? Let's go on the train with the explosives. Come with me.
I think they have a Clementine now on the show.
Oh, who?
I don't know. There's a new character that popped up in the last episode. I think they said her name's Clementine.
Really? Her name's Clementine.
Yeah.
Name my daughter Clementine if I have one. Clementine.
Clementine. So yeah, there's that. What else we got? Oh, guess what? Lego City Undercover is coming to PS4.
Yeah. That was an interesting one. Hey, pause again. Lego City Undercover. This is a game where, the GTA Lego.
Yeah, but hey, and here's the neat thing too. It's coming to PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, so you bring it around with you. This originally was a Wii U exclusive. Actually,
not anymore.
Yeah, it was published by Nintendo, so I guess that 5-year thing went out.
Dude, it's like freaking Mass Effect.
Yeah, like the Mass Effect thing.
Wii U's losing exclusives like the Vita. And then the one day when Nintendo makes games for the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, they'll lose everything.
I mean, I don't know. This is weird. So they said
Well, what about Lego City Undercover? This is awesome.
Well, I mean, the game came out in 2013 and it's coming out in 2017 for all these new consoles, like 4 years later, and it's not like a new game. It's the same game. It's going to be remastered though.
Yeah.
For the new system, so it's going to look better, and I guess there's going to be some changes. They said, but overall, it's going to be mostly the same game. And I don't know, like, I mean, the game's probably fine. I never played it, but like,
oh, it looks awesome, dude. But it's radically different from like any other Lego game, though. That's the thing.
Are you sure? Because that was what I was going to say, though, because that was the thing. That was the thing that led you to call my attention when this game came out. Like, oh, it's an open world Lego game. Like at the time, that was new, you know, because we were still used to the movie ones at the time.
The structure of it is like totally different from like the typical Lego game. You're not freaking like it's not like how Lego Avengers is or like Lego Batman and all that.
It's different.
Yeah, it's pretty radically different from the other ones. Just look at gameplay. Look it up.
It's still an open world game.
Yeah, it's still an open world game, but it has like a different structure.
We'll see. It's coming in.
I'm excited. 2017.
2017.
A lot of stuff in 2017, dude. It's gonna be a good year. I know I say that about every year, but this one's gonna be for sure.
Dude, we shall see.
What else is there? Come on, go. Woo! This train's going.
Yep, there's that. There's System Shock got delayed to 2018. The System Shock remake.
Yeah.
Which actually, that is another remake. We didn't mention that one before, about a complete remake, like from the ground up.
Well, wait, what complete remake?
Like we were talking about, like Ratchet and Clank and Crash are like remasters, but they're like completely remade. You know.
Yeah.
So this is kind of like that with System Shock. But yeah, it's coming 2018. Figured. I mean, it's a Kickstarter game, so you know it's being worked on from scratch after the money comes in. So yeah, it's gonna be a while before we see that.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a bummer. That's a bummer. That's really unfortunate to hear.
Mm-hmm. But we will see. Let's see what else we got. Ed Boon, director of Injustice 2, put out a poll on his Twitter saying, which guest characters do you want to see in Injustice 2?
Grodd.
No, Grodd's already in the game.
Okay. Shazam.
He's probably already in the game.
Martha.
Oh, God. I wish he would have put that on his poll, because he would have got like 100%. If he would have put Martha on there.
No, Martha.
Doesn't matter.
Martha Wade.
Doesn't matter. Just put the word Martha on there. Everybody's going to vote that one 100%.
Because the internet loves Martha.
Yeah. No, he did put choices. So he said, like, there was two categories: a Mortal Kombat guest character and a non-Mortal Kombat guest character.
No, are you freaking kidding me? They're gonna have a Mortal Kombat character in Injustice.
Well, that's what happened the first one. They put Scorpion in.
No, dude, what is this?
Well, wait, I didn't read the list yet.
This isn't freaking DC versus Mortal Kombat again.
Well, they did put Scorpion in the first game, so it's not that big of a leap that they're putting a Mortal Kombat. They're probably going to put a Mortal Kombat character in.
I played the complete edition with you, and I don't remember the freaking Scorpio.
Yeah, Scorpion was in Injustice as a DLC character.
Why?
Because it was all developed by Mortal Kombat developers, so they have the rights to it. But choices include Sub-Zero, Raiden, Johnny Cage, and Jax as potential guest Mortal Kombat characters. So there's that. And for best non-Mortal Kombat guest characters, they include Spawn, Hellboy, Terminator, and Buffy.
Wait, Terminator?
Terminator.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird because wasn't Terminator in the wrestling game, WWE last year or something.
Arnold Schwarzenegger was in it, whatever.
Yeah, as the Terminator though.
T-1000.
T-1000. So.
Dude, shit. Oh.
So yeah.
Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Okay.
No, it was my water bottle. It fell.
It fell.
Sorry.
Should have dropped it. It burst, and you could be like, my water broke. My water bottle.
The snake's in the water hole.
Snake in the water. No, that's not how it goes.
There's a snake in my boot. Someone poisoned the water
hole. There you go. Yes, put Woody from Toy Story in Injustice 2 as a guest character. It'll keep it tone. That's Pixar with their new dark tone for their movies. It's gonna keep.
I know, because they love that dark tone now, huh? Don't they?
Yeah.
Please take it seriously.
Oh boy! Somebody re-edited that Cars 3 teaser to have the song from the Logan trailer, and it works. It like perfectly fits.
I don't know, because the internet just doesn't believe in the concept of Cars 3. So like Pixar's like, all right, we'll see about that, and they post this trailer and it's like super serious.
It's like, what?
I know. Isn't it like silly? But the movie's not gonna be like that, guys. I'm telling you that right now. Like the beginning is gonna be like that, but like the overall movie's not gonna be like that.
Like you don't even see the faces on the cars.
Yeah, that's the thing about it. Well, you see a little bit. You see like Lightning's eyes if you pause it.
If you pause it.
If you pause it.
Oh boy.
Ugh, Cars. Like, oh god, just forget it.
But anyway, back to this thing. So yeah, the characters that were leading in the polls were Sub-Zero as far as Mortal Kombat character, and Spawn was leading as a non-Mortal Kombat character.
Yeah, Spawn HBO.
Spawn, man. Spawn was back in Soul Calibur back in the day.
Oh, I remember that.
It's a guest character.
Dude, I love me some Soul Calibur.
Soul Calibur.
How come there's no Soul Calibur 6?
I don't know. Didn't people not like Soul Calibur 5?
Oh yeah, like that game was not well reviewed by the community at all. That was not like
Yeah, it's just
fighting imbalances. Like that was not for the fighting game community. They didn't revere that game whatsoever.
Yeah, fighting games in general are just having a tough time existing right now.
Street Fighter 5 didn't do well.
Street Fighter 5, and then all the other fighting games, and it's just the problem with fighting games nowadays is that it's really hard. Basically, if you make a game solely for the hardcore fans, you're going to get crapped on, like what happened with Street Fighter 5. But if you make it too casual, then the hardcore fans are going to crap on it. You know, so it's like,
not bother with it.
Not bother with it. So it's really hard to find a middle ground right now with these.
How come we can't have the middle ground like Smash Brothers?
Yeah, there's Smash Brothers, but Smash Brothers is an anomaly.
And someone asked a question that I actually rejected, but now I'm going to bring it back into here because it's part of the discussion about PlayStation All-Stars 2, the probability of that.
Oh, dear God. I don't think it's going to happen.
Yeah, me either. I don't even feel like talking about it, but yeah, that's why I didn't put it on, because I was just like, whatever.
Well, I don't think it's going to happen. It's just because the first one just kind of did okay, and the original developers
it sold well. It sold like 1 million plus.
But it just, I don't know. I just felt bad that the support wasn't there. You know, I mean, they did. They had some of it. I mean, we had the DLC characters like Isaac, and that was awesome. But you know,
they were going to have Lara Croft.
Lara Croft was going to be a DLC character, and it just didn't happen. And then the support went away, and I wanted to see more from it. But I don't know. I would love for it to come back and get a second try to add more to it, because that's kind of the biggest thing. Because that's a big problem with all games right now. There's this like shift right now of like, does this game have enough content? You know, that's always the big question with like every game. Like, does this game have enough content to warrant me buying it? You know, and fighting games are really big on that, because really with fighting games, there's only really all you can do is that. You know, the fights, you know, is there going to be a story mode? Is there not going to be a story mode? What's the, you know, is there going to be co-op mode, or is there going to be fight mode, split screen, online? Like, I don't know. You have to, it's weird. Because with fighting games, you have to make it to where they work for the hardcore fans. You know, is it balanced? Is the online going to work? You know, is there the training and all that? Like, is that all there? But you still want the casuals to come in and be able to play it. And I don't know. Fighting games are just hard to find that middle ground now that provides enough content that satisfies both a hardcore fighting audience and a more kind of casual audience. Still have to get there. And that's where Street Fighter 5 failed. Didn't have enough content. All the content that was there was just for hardcore fans.
Yeah, Street Fighter 5 flopped, and all that E3 presentation wasn't worth it.
So, I mean, they're improving Street Fighter 5
Oh
updates,
yeah, they are.
and they added the story mode in there and all that. And that's where Injustice 2 is probably just going to do well, because I mean it has all these like superhero characters, and that automatically like brings in the casual audience because they know the characters, you know.
Oh yeah, and Mortal Kombat X did really good.
Yeah, it did really well. And I mean, I know a lot of the hardcore fans don't want to admit this, but no, these guest characters really do bring in an audience, you know.
Oh, the guest characters.
The guest characters, they do, like, they bring me in because like look at something like Mortal Kombat, where I don't really care for the
DC character.
like Mortal Kombat, I don't really care much for the like lore itself, because I don't really know the lore that well in Mortal Kombat, so I don't really have any ties to any of those characters.
Nope.
But then when they announced Mortal Kombat X was going to have all these guest characters like, you know, Jason and Xenomorph and all that, it made me want to go get it, like go get the, you know, XL edition or whatever it was called, just so I can have those characters.
Predator was in one of the games.
Yeah, Predator was in Mortal Kombat X.
But they couldn't have Alien and Predator in the same game.
Yeah, they're in the same game.
So you have Alien versus Predator.
Yes, you can have Alien versus
Predator.
Predator.
I think it was what was it? Freddy and Jason.
Yeah, Freddy and Jason were in 2 different games. Freddy was in
versus
Mortal
Jason.
Kombat. Yeah, Freddy was in Mortal Kombat and Jason was in Mortal Kombat X.
You can make it better than the movie. Freddy versus Jason.
Yeah.
That movie was alright.
Yeah. It's just still campy as shit. Like,
I mean, wait, was that the one with the roof falling on his head?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
I mean, all sorts of stuff happens to Jason, right?
Yeah.
Well, dude, if we're gonna get another King Kong versus Godzilla, we need like a second round of like Freddy versus Jason with the rebooted Friday the 13th.
Yes, the rebooted ones.
Again. I don't know. You know what?
We'll see.
Yeah. So much stretching this episode. I think this is like the yoga class. We're doing a yoga class right now.
We're doing yoga.
We're doing yogi.
Yogi. Yeah.
Yoga hosers.
Oh god.
No.
Anyway, so yeah, there's that on the fighting games and whatnot. As far as characters I want to see out of this, I kind of want to see Hellboy, just because to bring attention to that character.
Dude, you ain't getting the whole Hellboy 3.
Hellboy 3 will never happen.
Don't say never.
Yeah. One day Del Toro will do it. Maybe.
After he's done with his million projects.
Oh, yeah. God.
He adds more than he can actually do one.
Exactly.
He wants to do so much at once, but just realistically, he's only one man. Well, he doesn't do it all by himself.
I don't know, man. I just want him to finally put out a movie that is like both critically and commercially successful, just so he can like fully do At the Mountains of Madness. That's his dream project.
Yeah, because he had Crimson Peak last year, and it was okay.
It's okay. He lied to me, but it's okay.
He lied to all of us.
Lied to all of us.
What did he lie about? I forgot what he lied.
About a year before Crimson Peak came out, he was hyping this up as being like the biggest like straight up horror haunted house movie ever, or something like that.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And then about a week or two before the movie came out, he kind of like reeled back expectations on Twitter and was like, I wouldn't really call this a horror movie. I think of it more as a romantic gothic film. Everybody's like...
Something about like, Romeo and Juliet or something.
Yeah, some romantic gothic film. And everybody's like, well, what the hell does that mean? And then when they went to go see the movie, it's like, what? This is a horror movie?
I think when you told me about the concept of the movie initially, like, what was it, 2 years ago when you were telling me about it, like, oh, it's got Tom Hiddleston, it's going to be like a total, like, spook fest, like, it's going to be intense.
He said it was going to be a super bloody, horror film, like a big budget horror film set in a haunted house. And then when you actually see the film, it's like, no, like, it's not.
The body count is low.
Like,
there's blood.
At the very end, it's like the third act is when it kind of the horror kicks in. Even then, it's not even like that intense.
Yeah, not really. I mean, people always can talk about it, like, oh, the last. Well, I mean, Blair Witch Project. The last 10 minutes of that were intense for Blair Witch, the new one.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But, anyways, the horror.
Anyway, with that, though, we start wrapping this up. So,
this has been the PSBS.
Yep. This has been the PSBS, PlayStation Blizzard Podcast. I'm your host, Cote T. PSN Bible. My coach here is...
Injurious. Double is. Watch Westworld.
Yeah, go check out that Westworld.
It's a very good show.
It is a good show.
It's a shame that it probably won't come back next year.
Well, it's been renewed. It's just the production might not get delayed. They might not have it until 2018. We'll see.
I can only go. If I can't even go a week without Dolores, I don't know if I can go a year.
Oh boy,
it's hard. But I can have like her as my Red Dead character, so it'll be all good. Yeah. Adventures with me and Dolores, and you be that guy.
Be that guy.
The guest guy.
What guest
guy? We play Red Dead online together.
Oh, okay.
And then like I don't do anything in the beginning, and then when I kill 3 dudes, you're like, "Whoa, why'd you do that?" And I'm like, I thought of a storyline where I'm not the damsel anymore. And then yeah,
that's what we're gonna do in a year from now. We're gonna if Westworld season 2 doesn't premiere at the end of 2017, we're gonna do it in Red Dead. We're gonna recreate.
We're gonna make Share Factory. We're gonna put it in the Share Factory.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in Share Factory. We're gonna create season 2 using Red Dead Redemption.
The only thing that will not be Red Dead season 2 in that whole series that we'll make is that the opening will just be lifted directly from the show.
Yeah, we'll just do it there.
And we'll just replace the names also. We'll replace the name. I think that or Luke Cage should win for like the best title sequence.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
Luke, either that, Luke Cage, or what other show has a really good opening title? It's ones that only are like 2 seconds though, so it doesn't even count. It has to be like a full title sequence.
Yeah.
I think Luke Cage, either Luke Cage or Luke Cage.
Yeah, Luke Cage. Yeah, Luke Cage is a really good opening.
Yeah, probably the best one out of the Netflix. Oh, more. I like Daredevil. But whatever. Anyways, watch Westworld. Eat turkey.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's tomorrow. Have a good Thanksgiving. Fight back the hordes if you're going to do the Black Friday stuff.
Oh my gosh. Or refresh your pages if you're buying stuff online.
Yeah, that's always good too.
But with that, this has been the PS Digital Session episode 82.
82. So yeah, and hopefully we'll see you guys next week.